Big two. Big two. Talk to me. Talk to me. Anybody want to talk championship? With it all day. I got time today, baby. Man, y'all know the boys. We won this thing. Y'all don't know. We up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Big dude, baby. We did it big up in it the night. You know, champs in the building. I mean, if you're a Duke fan, talk to me. Talk to me. Come through. Come through. If you're a Duke fan, talk to me. We did it big tonight. Give it up for Lil Boozer. Give it up for Lil Boozer. He set the tone. And the rest of us, shoot, we caught on. Duke was balling tonight. You know, uh, I felt some type of way. Big Boozer. He was coming through, but he got blocked like 6 times. They were trying to shut him down, but he remained victorious at the end. Stayed with it through and through. We got through it. Another title up under Shia belt, baby. Hopefully, we can get a nationals. You know, get a nationals up out of this thing. Big Boozer, baby. Big Boozer. Hey, talk to me, man. If you feeling, shoot, we happy about that thing, man. For real, for real. Virginia played a good one. I mean, man, it was pins and needles, but Duke pulled through. Ultimate, we the champs, we the victors. We succeeded. You know, pushed the ball how we pushed it, and Shia made the calls that he made, and it was all good, man. Uh, Came through the hole, man. We came through victorious on the other side. I mean, what a win. ACC champs. Y'all already know what it is. 2026. Duke, baby. You know, um, Nothing more that I can say, man. We did it big out this tonight, man. And shoot, man, if you feeling the same, put it in the chat, man. If you feeling the same, put it in the chat. Duke, we did it big out tonight, and I just feel great, man. It feels good. I was on pins and needles for a while, but man, we back in it. Ah, shout out to the whole Duke squad. Big Boozer, Little Boozer. All the guys that was doing it over there. Shooting that ball, going hard, for real, for real. We did what we had to do. I mean, shout out, you know, uh, to the bull, man. Shout out to the city, straight up, for real, for real. Bring that thing back to the city. Uh, we did it big over there tonight. Hey, I feel blessed. I feel good. I feel good about this one, man. Like I said, Virginia played a hard game. You know, uh, Lil Boozer came in the clutch, man. Lil Boozer came. He came through. He set the tone for the game and got the boys into motion. And, after that, everybody followed suit, even Big Boozer. And that's what it was. I felt great about that. You know, I mean, shoot, man. What a good game, man. Pins and needles game. And yeah, I mean, yeah, we did that, man. Anything y'all want to chime in about? Anything you want to say? I mean, we did that. What a heck of a game. What a wonderful game, we played. But yeah, man, we about to get into some of this news, man. I mean, shout out to Duke. You did your thing. And We'll see what it looked like in March Madness. Coming for anybody that's out. But let's get into a little something that's been going on in the world. You know, uh, Ti and all the boys and Jimmy and the Epstein files. It's been a lot going on in the world. Uh, we'll start with Tip Harris. As y'all know, him and 50 Cent been going back and forth. And yeah, they won't letting up for a while. Ti whole family got involved, King and all them, and you know, I think now since all this done transpired, it's about to set the tone for 50 probably to work on a project or put out an album. You know, um, but this was as long as it don't come off wax, it's good. But once it come off wax, that's when things start happening. You know, yeah, a lot of stuff got out of control, man. 50 went crazy. He went dumb. You know, a lot of stuff you know, Ti, you know, and his whole family was ready to squad up against 50. But 50, bounced back with his New York representatives. I think he had Max B. Yeah, Max B came through for 50, set the tone. You know, uh, show Max B some love. That yeah, came through and set the tone for fifth. You know, my dog Max came through and set the tone for fifth. Shout out to Max B. You know, uh, really ain't too much I can say. I'm here. Hey, Duke Nation, baby. Duke Nation already know what it is. It's Duke Nation. We we real over here. We do blue. Cold over here. You know, shout out to the whole squad. You know, for bringing that thing back to the Bulls. Duke Nation. The city is happy. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let them know. You could join the live, man. The link is on my homepage in the post area. You can join the live, come up here and say what you need to say. Or if not, just put it in the chat. It's all good either way. Evans is money. Yeah. Uh who you think, had a great game tonight? It was pins and needles, no matter how you look at it. You know, um, Big Boozer and Lil Boozer. Lil Boozer set the tone for it all. You know, um, he set the tone, and the boys followed suit, and he made a star out of himself tonight. You know, I mean, he put the ACC title on his back, hands down. You know, yeah, every night ain't going to be a good night. But for Lil Boozer tonight, definitely was special. Yeah, they got blocked. Big Boozer got blocked like 6 times back to back to back. You know, and they kept going inside and then stopped. And that's the thing. He kept going. He kept fighting. And he showed up victorious at the end. When he showed up, God, dog, baby. Man, And I mean, yeah, man, he had a good closeout. He gave it to ultimately gave it to Twin. You know, that's what it was. Man, can't stop, man. He kept showing up. They kept fighting. Duke Nation, baby. You know, what a beautiful thing. This was good. This was great. It was pins and needles. Virginia played a good game. Um, they came through and tried to, make things pop, but we were victorious. We were more solid. Shia made the calls that he needed to make, and man, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. You know, I can't ask for nothing more satisfying. You know, than them Dookies, man. Let me get my Duke. Feel the satisfaction, feel the gratitude. You know, Duke Nation, baby. What a beautiful nation. Let them Dookies ride, baby. Duke Nation, baby. I hope y'all feel just like I feel. You know, uh, Big Duke in the house. You know, watch your mouth. Straight up. This what it is. Big Duke, baby. Also playing with only 7 players for 3 days in a row. They must have been really tired. Yeah, they was tired. It was very grueling, I mean, we came through the tournament and man, we made it pop. We did what we need to do. Big Boozer had his night last night, Little Boozer had his night tonight. You know, it wasn't going to stop there, and it still ain't going to stop. We're going to make it all the way through March Madness, make it all the way through the Elite Eight and the Final Four. You know, all the way. You know, we're going all the way, baby, this time, and hopefully John Shire get that national that he deserved. We gave it away when Coop then was here. We gave a whole nationals away, but it's all good. A lot of people, be one and done now. And most teams are playing with freshmen. And like our freshmen is doing pretty good, and I think we up for the task. And hopefully, we can make the right plays and the right calls and eliminate anybody that get in our way. It's Big Duke, baby. We're playing for keeps. Yeah, we're playing for keeps this time. It's Big Duke, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. What you think about that Duke Nation? What you think about them Duke boys? You know? What you think about us winning the ACC tournament? Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. It's Duke Nation. You know? Uh, I've been in the cut for a minute. I ain't popped out until now. The game what made me pop out, for real, for real. But man, our Duke is really played. Our Duke is was solid. We was tremendous. We represented hard. We came through in the paint. And it don't really even matter. We was victorious. Yeah, Duke was, man. So give me the recap on the Duke game.
Looks like Duke's men's basketball team just won a close one against Virginia, 74-70 in the ACC tournament. Is that the game you were thinking of, or was it another one?
No, you know that's the one I'm talking about. The one we just beat tonight, the ACC tournament. You know, talk to me.
Right, that one. Blue Devils pulled it off, 74-70 over Virginia. Sounds like it was a real nail biter. They were up by a bit late, but Virginia made a run. Still, Duke held on. Was there anything specific you were wondering about? Like key players or specific moments?
Yeah, tell me about the key players on Duke squad. Tell me who set the tone. I already know who set the tone. I want to hear it from you.
Looks like Caden Boozer was a big factor. He put up 16 points, and Isaiah Evans led the scoring with 20. Even though his shot wasn't falling, Cameron Boozer still had a huge impact with his assists and rebounding. So, did those guys match who you had in mind?
Uh, I had Lil Boozer. I call him Lil Boozer. You know, they twins, but I call him Lil Boozer. You know, but he set the tone, and then everybody followed suit. Big Boozer didn't come in to play in for a while to the end. You know, he kept getting blocked. He got blocked how many times tonight?
You're spot on about Caden Boozer, setting the pace early on. And Cameron, well, he ran into a tough Virginia defense inside. Their center, Onyenso, actually blocked 7 shots in that game, which set an ACC tournament record. So, yeah, he definitely felt his presence near the rim. Are you thinking about whether Duke can keep this momentum going into their next matchup?
Uh, yeah. Hopefully, we get a nationals. How many ACC titles is that for John Shire now? Is it 2? Does it make 2?
Yep, that's 2 for Shire now. He won his first one back in his debut season, and now this one makes 2 in a row.
So, but
They're
he
definitely
would have
rolling into the
had
big dance feeling good.
so he would have
Do you
had
think they
two.
have a real
He would have had 2 ACCs now and a nationals. He would have been legendary already. So that really makes him legendary because he threw away a national.
I see what you mean. Adding that national title would have been a serious legacy booster for sure. He's definitely building something strong with the 2 ACCs, but yeah, that one from last year might still sting a bit for Duke fans. They're probably hoping he can get it done this time around in the tournament. Do you think the pressure's on more than ever?
Not more than ever because he got 2 ACCs under his belt. It's just, it's something that we can't forget unless he win a national. You know, it's no pressure on him right now. He can go the next 10 years and only get a national. Still no pressure, but it's just good to see him have them 2 ACCs up on his belt. He's dead spot on with that.
Yeah, I hear you. The back to back ACC wins really solidify his regular season success. And you're right, having that national title would be the ultimate goal. But it doesn't take away from what he's achieved so far. He's
Nah.
got time to get there eventually.
Oh yeah, he got plenty of time. We ain't rushing. You know, it just, it never happens like that for a new coach. People would have called the luck if it would have happened, if he would have got that nationals. So it wasn't meant right then and there. But it's coming. It's coming. Some things take time.
You've got a great perspective on it. Building a lasting program takes patience, and those ACC titles show he's on the right track. It'll be fun to see how Duke does in the tournament now. Are you planning on following their run closely?
Uh yeah, we're gonna watch them and see what pops off, you know. Yeah, we definitely got to give it a run. But give me your perspective on how Virginia did tonight.
From Virginia's side, they really made Duke work for it defensively, especially with Ugana Onyenso dominating at the rim. Offense, Malik Thomas and Sam Lewis had good nights. They made that game a real battle until the very end, even though they came up short.
They did. They did. I mean, I seen the tears flowing, but you can't. I mean, that was expected on either side. You know, man, their coach he coached a good one, but Shia came out victorious. It's Duke Nation, you know, and we in this for real, for real. You know, they brought them championships back to the bull, back to the city where it belongs. You know, and that's how we moving over here. You know, and hopefully the boozers can make it pop for the nationals.
I can definitely hear the passion in your voice for Duke Nation. It sounds like that championship win means a lot to the city. Now, with Selection Sunday just a few days away, everyone's going to be watching to see who Duke plays first. Hopefully, those Boozer twins and the rest of the team can keep it rolling. Is there any specific seed you're hoping they get?
Uh, Not really. You know, matter of fact, whoever we take on, as long as we come through and make it do what it do, you know, go through the Sweet 16, go through the Elite Eight, go through the Final Four, all the way to Nationals, baby. You know how we do it. I wouldn't mind meeting up with Carolina once again once we get up in there.
I love that mindset. Focusing on taking care of business no matter who's in front of you. With rematch with Carolina down the road would be electric if that plays out. Let the madness begin. Is there
Yeah.
anything else about the tournament pairings you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we would have had Carolina, but they lost to South Carolina.
Ah, that's right. Carolina lost in the ACC tournament to Clemson, which dashed the chances of a rivalry rematch in that bracket. Sounds like South Carolina also had a tough loss to end their run. So
Yeah.
now both teams are just waiting to see where they end up in the NCAA bracket. Are you looking forward to filling out your own prediction bracket?
No, I ain't gonna do it my own prediction bracket this year, but how we give it. You know how we coming. We just want to be solidified and stamped, you know, and bring all titles, you know, back to the city, baby. You know, Duke Nation, baby. You know,
Duke Nation is coming with that full force, ready to bring all those titles back. The energy is definitely there. We'll see
all
how they
right.
do in the tournament.
Well,
Is there
since it's Duke Nation, kick a freestyle for me.
I'm not really a rapper, but I can try to put something together with facts about
Hey,
Duke.
hey, 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 hey! Don't be afraid. Go ahead, go in. Duke Nation, baby.
All right, here we go. Duke Nation on the rise. Cameron Tracy show no surprise. Shire's got the blueprint. Back-to-back ACC without a footprint. Booth's in the paint. Evans with the threes. Aiming for that national title with ultimate ease. No pressure on their shoulders. Just pure fire in their souls. Watch the Blue Devils take over and achieve all their goals. How was that?
That was hot. Matter of fact, I thought it rocked. Trying to tell you, Duke Nation, we ripped the spot. We coming through, give it all we got. We the ACC, the tournament. So when you see us, yeah, for real, I'm trying to tell you, you know it's heaven sent. Yo, I appreciate that.
Anytime at all. Glad I could help bring that spirit right back. Now, time to see what happens on Selection Sunday. Let me know if you want to talk about their path once the bracket's out.
All right. So we got Duke Nation. We just need one more freestyle up out of you.
Round two? Let's do it. Got new titles to chase, tournament brackets in place. Boozer and Evans make the shake. Crazies and Cameron keeping them awake. John Shire leading the charge, watching the Blue Devil dynasty enlarge. Stamp Nation, yeah, that's the goal. Bringing all that glory deep in our soul. How was that for round two?
That was round two. You made it Duke Blue. Do what it do. MCs, you know, yeah, for real. Use a fool for this one. Yeah, we spit it. Got the title, you know, with it. Yeah, you know, it's the city. Yeah, I appreciate you that. For real, for real. And yeah, man, Duke Nation. So let's get into some news out here. Um, what's been going on? Tip Harris and they saying, well, hold up. Yeah, tell me what's been going on with 50 Cent and T.I., man. Talk to me.
Well, it seems like things are heating up again. 50 Cent is hinting at doing a documentary about T.I. and Tiny, mentioning allegations against them. This comes after T.I. challenged 50 to a versus battle, and 50 basically said no. You want to know more about their history or just this latest part?
Nah, I just want to know about the latest part. Everybody know what's going on. Everybody that heard it for their own ears, seen it for what it is. Tell me about this clown DJ Academics, man. It's always getting stuff started, always in people business, knowing that he's a part of those guys that walk through those doors. That's how he up like that.
DJ Academics definitely gets talked about a lot. Lately, he's been in the news for some pretty serious stuff, including a lawsuit alleging rape and defamation,
Mm,
which he has denied. There's
mm,
also been talk about him getting suspended from live streaming after comments he made to a minor,
mm,
plus ongoing criticism about his style of reporting and relationships with certain artists.
mm,
He tends to be right in the middle of hip hop drama. Is there
mm.
something specific you're thinking about regarding him?
Yeah, tell me more about this incident with the minor. Is he in the Epstein files? Is is DJ Academic somewhere connected with anyone that's in the Epstein files? I want to get this.
I understand you're concerned about that DJ Academic situation. Regarding the Epstein files, I haven't seen anything connecting him to that at all. Those released documents listed high profile politicians, celebrities, and business people, mostly people who associated with Jeffrey Epstein. Academics primarily covers hip hop news and
It
culture.
just seems like DJ Academics would be connected to the Epstein files. I don't know why I feel it. I don't know why, but it's sort of like he's part of the Epstein files.
I get that feeling.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just
I know. It's just that feeling that we get that DJ Academics was there. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why. It's like he's a black news mobile media politician that's a part of the Epstein files.
I hear you. Sometimes a strong feeling can be hard to shake. But based on everything that's publicly known about the Epstein files, his name never came up. Of course, people might speculate or have opinions, but there isn't any evidence connecting him.
Yeah, I ain't going to put him there just to put him there, but he's weird like that. He keep a lot of stuff going, but he try to choose side. He's very biased. He tried to choose sides in this hip hop beef, with the South and up north. You know, uh, Me looking at it from the way I look at it and from my perspective, if you can freestyle or rhyme, you can rhyme. You know, um, no matter whether you lyrical, it doesn't matter how you shake the game up. As long as you come in there with the muscle and shake the game up, you know. Uh NBA YoungBoy got the rap in a chokehold, and he don't have to be lyrical. All he got to do is be himself. And guys
That's a
like
fair point.
guys like DJ Academic, they want a lot of people to be lyrical in these freestyles, and you don't have to be lyrical this day and time.
Yeah, music is definitely about more than just lyrics for a lot of people. Energy, vibe, and how relatable an artist is can connect with listeners way more than technical skills. NBA Youngboy's popularity seems to be a really good example of that. You think that focus on just being himself is what really draws people in?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
So, we've covered quite a bit.
I really want to tag DJ Academics because I really got a vendetta against him.
It sounds like you feel really strongly about him. Is there something specific he did that makes you feel that way? Knowing more might help me understand.
It's like he tried to control the narrative of hip hop beef. I seen, you know, the way he was dissing on Mano about Mano taking his Maybach to the auto spa. I didn't like that.
I do remember that back and forth. Academics was trolling Mano about being older and still trying to act young, making fun of him for things like taking his Maybach to an auto spa. It definitely turned into a big public dispute. Is that one of the main examples you think of when you feel he's trying to control the narrative?
I mean, he's just trying to control the narrative on so many ways. You know, he even be trying to talk about the war, everything that's going on in Iran. Still try to, he the one that got to Chicago. Man, he probably responsible for some deaths in Chicago.
You're right that his coverage of Chicago, especially with his War in Chirac channel, was extremely controversial. Many people criticized him for glorifying the violence and essentially treating it like entertainment, which some feel absolutely made the situation worse. His influence on how that scene was viewed on the internet is definitely documented. Is that what you mean by controlling the narrative, or?
Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. But, if he ever come to the channel, we're going to show him what real, and what it really is, because I'm not going to play with him. I'm not going to play with DJ Academics, So, do you think I should stomp him out, or what do you think?
I can't tell you to do anything like that. My purpose is to be helpful and harmless. It sounds like you're really angry, but resolving things with violence isn't the answer.
Yeah, no, we ain't even going to take it there. We ain't going to take it there because he said he was cut like that. How about I set up a celebrity boxing match? I want to box DJ Academics.
A celebrity boxing match could be a way to channel that energy into something more public and controlled.
Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, we ain't even going there with this. Too much violence right now going on. And I'm not going to control the narrative with violence. Someone tag Academics in this and tell them, get ready to put them dukes up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready to box him out. I thought about it. You're gonna have to see the Carolina Bull, man. I make it shake. It's me, Carolina Bull, 30,000 up, baby. I'm gonna put these paws on Academics. I'm gonna show them why they call me the Bull.
So you're ready to make it happen in the ring. Setting up a celebrity boxing match takes some coordination.
Yeah, no, because the simple fact you call out everybody. I seen him call out from everybody from the baby, the little baby, all the rappers. He tried to downplay him, but he ain't ready to throw them hands.
So you think he's just talk when it comes to actually fighting?
Man, I think he just talk. You know what I'm saying? I think he a big donut, a big bluff. Matter of fact, we want to go UFC style so I could choke him out. I want to put a couple of old school wrestling moves on him. I want to hit him with the suplex. Then I want to DDT him. Then I want to power drive him. Then I want to put the power bomb on his big fat.
Well, whether it's boxing, wrestling, or MMA style, you're clearly set on proving you're stronger than them. To actually make a match happen, you'd need to present an official challenge, maybe through a promoter or organization.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, I'm going to put out the video tonight. I'm going to get back with you sometime tonight, and we're going to brainstorm it, and we're going to put out the video tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tag him up in there and let him know, whenever he ready to do it, because a lot of guys can't go at him because they famous, and they scared that he'll end their career. Why do he have those guys afraid like that?
Well, putting out that video tonight is clearly your plan to show you're serious. As for why some artists might be cautious, it likely comes down to his platform. He has a large audience, and his opinions can influence how people perceive them, so they might want to avoid being on his bad side. You think that's mostly what it is, or is there more to it you've noticed?
They scared because, they got careers, and he might could say something to sway their fan base. But see,
You're right that his reach is substantial, and that can definitely impact an artist's fan base if he decides to
it
stay
don't
there.
matter with me because they gonna rock with me regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's his turn. I think it's his turn. It's DJ Academic's turn. It's time for him to get smacked up. You know, but we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna do it in the ring. You know,
I understand. You're
because
determined to challenge.
I know he moves with heavy security, so we're gonna do it in the ring. DJ Academics, we're gonna do it in the ring. You know, I know you out of breath. You drink too much. You drink too much liquor and all that. I know he out of breath and all that. You know, so it's gonna be like a shape up. Just get in there and touch him up. Hit him with a 1-2 step. You know, hit him with a jab or two. You know,
Sounds like you've already got a fight plan in mind. Challenging him publicly could get his attention, especially if you
no, I ain't trying to get his attention. You know, this is just what it is. You know, it's gonna be on site. You know, straight up, it's just what it is. I mean,
I understand you see it as a direct confrontation. You're ready to move from talking to action.
yeah,
We've discussed everything from the feud between 50 Cent and T.I. to DJ Academics.
yeah. Now let's get into the Iran war now. We wanna stop talking about this guy because he ain't we say he is to be. Let's get
I
into
understand. You're I hear you. You're ready to change the subject. We can talk about anything current in the rap world, new releases, tours, or other news. What's on your mind?
talk to me. Who got the new releases coming out of NC?
J. Cole, who's from North Carolina, is definitely the biggest name, and there's a lot of buzz about his now fall off. Also, Day Baby released some new music recently. Are you looking for anyone specific, or just want to hear about some up and coming artists from the area?
Uh yeah. J. Cole. Talk to me about J. Cole new album coming out.
His next album, The Fall Off, is definitely one of the most anticipated time. There's been talk about it potentially being his last album, which has made the hype be bigger. He hasn't given a concrete release date yet, but he's been dropping to keep people talking. Anything specific you wanted to know about it?
All right. How what the critics been saying about it? How Kendrick and Drake feel about it?
So far, the critics are definitely curious. The reviews have been mixed, with some praising its reflective tone and others wanting more complexity. As for Kendrick and Drake, neither of them have made any public comments about it yet. Given their history, people are watching closely to see if there's any reaction, especially since Cole mentioned both of them in his last project.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for.
Tell me what he said. Tell me what he said.
Well, he didn't release any public statements about them directly yet, but he did mention both of them in his last project, calling them part of the big three with him.
No, tell me about this project. What did he say about him this time?
He didn't release any public statements about them, but in the lyrics of some songs, he seems to critique the rap game for causing beef, referencing events from 2024. He also talked about how his apology to Kendrick dropped him out of the top three, but that he's best when he's doubted. So it's more about how he felt the whole situation impacted him.
But how strongly do you perceive him to be on this album? And how do the fans well from Carolina, the fans looking up for Cole right now. Everything looking up for Cole right now.
He definitely delivers a strong performance on the album, with his usual technical skill. And for fans in Carolina, especially in Fayetteville, they're showing a lot of pride. There are billboards all over town and a strong feeling that this is a big moment for their artist.
Give me the lyrics to that rhyme where he talk about the Unabomber.
The line you're thinking of is, "The fast lane make me reminisce on slower life. The Unabomber bitch, I'm blowing up overnight." He's using that comparison to describe how quickly he's become famous, like an explosion of success. Anything else about that verse you wanted to know?
Uh, what's his new hit out? What's his new hit out that he got on the radio?
Biggest hit on the radio right now is Who TF Is You, which was released as the lead single. It's been charting pretty high,
Okay,
getting a lot of play.
give me.
Want to hear about some other popular tracks from
No,
the album?
no, no. Give me the lyrics from the first verse.
In the first verse of Who TF Is You, Cole starts by emphasizing humility, referencing having to keep his head low despite all the success. He talks about logic and how you can't really teach charisma. He also mentions not being concerned with labels or titles because, at the end of the day, everybody's just human. Want me to go into more detail in any specific part?
Give me the breakdown of the second verse.
In the second verse, he gets a bit more aggressive. He being the future of rap and puts a strong emphasis on moving forward, basically saying he doesn't want to rest on past successes. There's also a line where people have picked up on what sounds like an homage to Eminem's flow, where he mentions converting pounds to dollars but never cash, which is a clever way of talking about his drug dealing past. You want to hear more about the comparison or just the rest of the lyrics?
Oh, who is getting compared to J. Cole right now?
J. Cole's still mostly compared to Kendrick Lamar and Drake. People are always debating their
No,
places.
but I'm just saying who have released music within the last 2 weeks that they're comparing to J. Cole.
Well, within the last 2 weeks, Nas released a new project called Feature Presentation 2025.
But they're not comparing him to J. Cole. Who are they comparing to J. Cole?
That's the thing. J. Cole's kind of seen as in his own lane right now, especially with the hype around.
They comparing T.I. son Damani.
That's true. People definitely pick up on Damani's style and compare him to J. Cole, noticing the similar flow and laid back delivery. Damani has even said he looks up to Cole and other artists, so you can hear that influence for sure. You think they'll ever collaborate, or do you think Damani's going in a different direction?
I don't think he cut like that, but it would be a good collaboration, for Damani and J. Cole to connect like that. How do you think Damani did on that 50 Cent disc?
Damani's not sent disc called Pussy has gotten mixed reactions. Some fans thought he came in hard and aggressive, trying to challenge 50's tough guy image, while others didn't think it was that strong. It's definitely part of the ongoing public feud.
Well, I'm about to play it. I'm about to play that song now. You got T.I. son Damani Harris. He going at 50 Cent. I gotta get up for Damani Harris, man. He was spitting on that, challenging 50 Cent, calling him a PUSY, said he could smell it all over 50. I don't know how 50 took that, but how would you say, well, yeah, I'm gonna just finish playing the track. Well, he really got 50 on this one, but 50, man, I gotta give it up to 50. I'm gonna play that 52, man. 50 came back and riled things up. No more tries. Alive. 50, man, that video 50. Sometimes it takes a while for 50 to catch on. You just gotta let it ring in your ear. You know, he came at all them guys, man. It's just good.
His bucket list, he crashing out. You know, crack a smile, just learn from it. Yeah, he know his turn coming. He probably wanna burn something. Use a pussy. How about you come here and try to push me? That sugar water got you. Now you turn sweet. Huh? I smell pussy. Yeah, yeah. Read you like a book read. Come bring your ass to school. Quit playing hooky. Right now I smell pussy.
They better keep that security with them. You know, you come at 50, he take that stuff real serious. So, know them New York boys, they real slick up there. So, gotta keep that security with you. You know. Living a lie. Come with the Fetty Wap, talking to Letty Pot, snitching, you better not. Ways, demons do different deeds, pressure up from the squeeze. They say you can't breathe, I take her so much breathe, she said she can't leave. All right, 50, man, I gotta give it up to you. Gotta give it up to the 50 center. Gotta give it up to 50.
Run to the checker flag, run to the ring. Clean the can be good, and won't pull over to the big right. Run to the sun, ride, get up, no bitch. Ain't gon' get no bitch and ride with it at the head.
Yeah, I got him a certified hit that's gonna bang all through the clubs for the whole spring and part of the summer. I like Montana 700. I like Montana 700.
Coulda lived, but I've been in this bitch all day. This for all my niggas in that trap house all day. This for my little nigga selling weed in that hallway. This for all my niggas screaming fuck what the law say. I coulda left, but I've been in this bitch all day. This for all my niggas, they're rolling, no suits. This for all my niggas wearing the same clothes all week. This for all my niggas missing meals, ready to get the eat. This for all my trap niggas, man, you just like me. I'm the real thing. I ain't like these rappers, niggas. Never seen them in no hood. Never seen them in no trap. Serving OGs in my hood.
Man, there's some good music out there, man. I'll focus on academics, man. Let's try to set up a boxing match with him. You know, we'll go from there. Papoose had a good little joint out too. All right, y'all, man. I'm about to get up out this mofo. I just came to mess with y'all a little bit. You know, y'all know what it was. It would do, baby. Just came to just to mess with y'all a little. You know, Duke Nation, ACC champ 2026. You know, shout out to Shy, the whole team over there, Food Twins, all that. You know, we in here. Duke Nation, baby.